He wants more than a pat. He wants
Maybe a
fuss.
hug or two and
A
a
dog
kiss or two.
dog
He wants
wants
to bite
patted.
fuss food too.
He wants some food and he wants kisses and he wants patted and he got a kisses. He is a very good boy.
Yeah.
Welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new,
Wolf, I heard that. Wolf learned a new trick last night, Chris.
what?
Tell you too. I was eating sausages. We had sausages for dinner and mashed potatoes and green beans, and the best thing on the plate was the green beans. They were so good, Mom.
Yeah.
I was so glad I made them, and I was sorry I didn't make more. But anyway, so I was eating my sausage last, and I don't know why, I just was. And Wolf comes in and he looks at my bowl, because I was eating them out of a bowl. And he looks at my little bowl there and he looks up at me. And I said, in a minute, buddy, because I wasn't done eating, you know. I don't mind giving him leftovers, but I don't pass him food throughout the meal. Mom does, but I don't do that. So I wait till the end. So I tell him, well, wait a minute, buddy. He looks me right square dead in the face and goes, oh.
I've never heard of one.
He's never whined like that ever before. Ever. It worked too.
Yeah.
He got them
Dog
sausages
lives
on
24/7.
the spot.
He makes a noise, we know it.
He doesn't whine. He never whines. I've never heard him whine.
No,
Not even when he was hurt.
no. Gives a little wolfy bark growl sometimes.
Yeah. He grungles.
Yes.
He's a very good grumbler. But he doesn't whine.
Very.
So now he knows that if you whine, you can have whatever you want
Then,
right then and there. That's a dangerous precedent, but hopefully he won't abuse it. So how was work today, Chris?
That was good.
Mouthful of crackers?
Mm-hmm. We got all the interior done. The time we were going to do the vans, they were already raining, so we didn't do the vans.
I had to go to my eye doctor appointment, and I'll tell you more about that later. But it was so funny because we were saying it's supposed to rain. Ben and I step out on the ramp, and it starts raining real hard. Not a bunch,
oh,
but it was pelting down, you know? So we hurry up and get in the car. As soon as the doors were shut, it stopped. It just did that to rain on us. I'm completely convinced.
right.
It lasted
The droid
2
said
minutes.
I slept through that, or we slept through
We
that.
slept
It was
through
more
that.
than one droid.
Oh, okay. Oh, Chris asked me about this. And it's a story. So you're going to get stuck here in a story about me. It all started with my 11:30 appointment. My appointment at 11:30, as I just said, they told me, be ready by 10:30 because he'll be there between 10:30 and 11. So a little bit after 9, he shows up. And I get on the phone with him and I'm like, well, you're not supposed to be here yet. And he's like, well, I'm here. And I said, well, we're not ready. And he said, well, I'll wait out here. So as it happened, we ended up getting out of here to get in his car about 9:25. If I had it to do over, I wouldn't have set foot in that car. He scared the hell out of me. Now, let me just say, to give the devil his due, it's easy to scare me now. I'm a lot more conscious
Yeah.
of safety and
Car
things.
safety.
Yeah, and his car was just one of them little cars where you know if something hits it, it's going to crumble up like an aluminum can, you know? And I was nervous about that. And then he turned out to be a horrible driver. He spent more time looking at his phone than at the road. And I mean that literally. And he wasn't holding his phone up like this. It was between him and the other seat in the console. And he was just driving down the road, just looking at it. And it got to the point where I started counting to see how long he was doing it. And I was like, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, quietly in my head. And I got up to 10 or 11 seconds, I forget now. And I told Mom, there a couple seconds went by before I started. And like, let's say for the sake of argument, 13 seconds. That doesn't sound very long.
But
Drive
it's a long
down the
time.
road and don't look at it for that long.
23.
On 23, yeah. Well, first on 42.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was so bad. You have no idea. I was terrified. I was glad we had our seatbelts on. But he almost rear-ended like 2 different people. And then he almost got in a head-on coming around the curve. That was when he was bringing us home out here. He didn't have any reason to be looking at his phone. Finally I said to him, I said, what are you looking at? And I was just exasperated. So I know it came across as like I just said it. And he's like, directions. And I thought, no, you're not. You are not. Yeah, you would look at directions. Yeah, you would. I understand that. But you wouldn't stare at them and mess around on your phone with them.
Then where the car was calling out.
Yeah, and it was calling out his directions anyway.
Yeah.
So why was he worried about looking at a map? It didn't make sense. It did not make sense. And then my appointment went fine, but this lady comes out and she's like, oh, I heard about your accident, blah, blah, blah. How were you hurt? Are you still hurt now? Poor Ben, he's still messed up. Blah, 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 blah. Talking about this accident, and I'm like, please don't remind me about that right now.
Don't talk about accidents.
And if I'd had another way home, I would not have gotten back in the car with him. But I didn't. So we got back in the car with him. He was supposed to bring us to the Kroger's on Columbus Pike for prescriptions, and he just didn't.
Yeah.
He just wasn't doing it. So he brought us on home down 23, looking at his phone. And then he started playing loud music, and he's going, and drumming. And I'm like, both hands on the wheel, please. I'm never getting in the car with him again. Never. I don't care what it's for. I don't care what kind of doctor's appointment it is. I'm not going to get back in a car with him. And when I call and request, I will say, don't send me.
Because Nathan gentleman
Who scared the living hell out of me. I was so nervous and upset. I come home, I was going to take a nap because I had a couple hours. I couldn't unclench long enough to lay down.
So you did not get your prescriptions?
Nope.
Do you want me to get a hold of you-know-who and see if I can get staff out here so I can get them for you?
No, you can get them tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
I'll offer a special trip if you wanted it.
Oh, I appreciate the offer, but I'm good. I don't know if I have anything or not. I think it's just Mom. Okay, there's no rush.
Okay.
It's just that was the way it was arranged, and for all he knew, it was life and death. Yep, that's what I said.
Yeah.
But I'm still stressed.
Yeah.
I held onto that seatbelt like this, and I kept thinking, if we're in a wreck,
My hands go look like them.
my hands are going to end up looking like Ben's, completely
Busted.
busted up and torn up with bones poking through and everything else. And then when he almost rear-ended that one car, I don't know what made me think of it, but I said to myself, he's dead, and we're going to end up with the front of that car in our laps. It's just going to, oh Lord. Some people shouldn't be allowed to drive. And I kept hoping a cop would come along and pull him over. But anyway,
They're bad to give payments to cab drivers, all that kind of thing.
anyway, I was super stressed. I hold on to my seatbelt sometimes when we're in traffic with Sherry, and it's a little bit heavy and fast and stuff, and I'm nervous about merging or something, then I'll do that. But to get a hold of it and hold on to it
Oh,
all the damn way until when you let go finally, your hands hurt.
yeah.
That's another level
Oh,
entirely. I was scared to death. I just hope they can fix our car. Because I don't like that. And the funny thing is, I'm thinking about arranging medical transportation for Mom to go to the doctor in December. Because she could just get in her wheelchair and stay there without climbing in and out and, having to worry about it. Be easier on her. Lot less opportunity for something unfortunate to happen.
You sit in the chair, they put it in a vehicle, and they take you there and let you out.
I don't know what we're going to do if it's snowy.
Wave.
Look, Wolfie, up to the wheelchair, yell mush.
Look, Wolfie, up to the wheelchair and yell mush. How about we bite Chris on the butt? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wolfie would make an excellent wheelchair
He
mushing
would
dog.
not. He's not a husky pup. Just because they said he was doesn't mean it's true. I've been watching huskies be dramatic
Yeah.
in home videos.
Oh, they can carry on.
They're so funny. They're so funny. And they'll get offended with people. I mean, really offended.
Oh,
And they'll throw themselves around. And when you try to say something, they'll scoot over a little further. Rawr, 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 rawr. Yeah, like that. It's crazy. I like good dog videos. I have to confess, I
that's
do.
what dog huskies.
Hmm.
They don't do that. They don't play so
Well, they're not as internalized
well.
in a family
Yep.
as a pet is.
Right.
They're not even bred from the same stock, really.
Yep.
They start with some huskies and 7 or 8 generations.
Mm-hmm.
They got the kind that pull sled.
Anyway,
They're
guys.
bred to run.
Yes. And they're very good at it.
Yes, they are.
What?
Anyway, guys, I sent Mom a couple videos from TikTok that were cute. One was costume ideas for Wolfie, and the other one was another cosplay that was pretty funny.
I'm going to dress up my dog.
No way.
If anybody's going to dress up that dog, it's going to be me. Me and
The
Grandma's
first
going to get him a
video was
spider
a
suit.
doggy and 3D printed Gundam parts, making them look like a half dog, half mobile suit crossover.
Grandma was giving
And the
us
second video I sent Mom was Transformers Optimus Prime cosplay for a dog that was cute too. Huh, Mom?
Well, there's another one we could do.
What?
We could dye him brown and dress him up like Chewbacca.
That would be as funny though.
Be cute.
He'd
No.
rip that bandolier off and eat it for sure.
Yes, he would. Me and Grandma's going to dress him like a little blonde spider. Oh, he froze. He's giving me the look.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a spider? You don't want to be a spider? I don't care. You're
Or
going to
we
be a
get the-
spider.
a red suit
You're
modeled
gonna
after
be a
Rush the
spider.
Robo-Dog from Mega Man and make him Rush.
No. He's going to be a pretty little spider. Oh, some woman showed, and they didn't show how to make it, how to make spiders out of beads and bead findings and stuff. They're about this big, and a lot of people hang them from their rear view mirrors. They're beautiful. Well, I guess if you picked ugly beads, they wouldn't be. But the beads that the one she was showing, she stuck to a color scheme. She wasn't doing yellow, red, and blue. She was doing purple. She had purple one, and she had an emerald green one. And then there was a gold one that I didn't really get a good look at. She's like, I'm keeping the gold one. And then she just showed the girl the other
I kind of
two.
wish we had a sunroof.
Beautiful. You should, if you're interested and you have beads you want to use, you should look that up on YouTube, because $5 says there's a tutorial on there how to do it. I hate spiders and I would make them.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
And
What?
Mom, I kind of
What?
wish we had a sunroof.
Why?
Because there's this hack you could put behind the sunroof by modifying the roof of your car.
Why did
And
I
what
ask?
you do is you open the sunroof, pop out the top of it, right?
Uh-huh.
Then you can set this droid out behind it, so it looks like your car has a droid co-pilot.
Ah, no. Nope, that droid would take over my car. Nope. I don't need no droids in charge. I got enough trouble. Oh, so let's see. Dinner's in the oven.
Yeah.
We got to peel the potatoes for it in about an hour. Because potatoes they take a bit to peel. Yeah.
Very much slower down.
You over there choking to death?
Nah, I just had an allergy attack.
Sounded horrible. Did you hear that? It was like a gaspy whistle from the bottom of his throat.
Yeah, it happens when my allergies get bad enough. That's what it sounds like.
Whew. I don't think I ever made a sound like that. And I've made some sounds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. My neck was hurt the other day and I go like this. And usually you can hear it in your ears. You hear your neck cracking. But I went like that and it sounded like a machine gun. Or like a deck of cards.
Mm-hmm.
It just went out loud. I was like, damn. Almost broke my own neck. Leave it to me. That's what it'll say on my headstone. Don't know how she did it, but she broke her own neck. And then I get up and Untamed has a video about strange and unusual deaths every day. And today's death were people who were accidentally decapitated. It was very sad, actually. They talked about that baby in Mississippi. They couldn't deliver it, so they took a hold of it and yanked until its head came off. And it was alive until they did that. And then they lied to the parents and just said they were going to do emergency surgery and wouldn't let them see anything. And then when they asked to see the baby that they'd been told was stillborn, they wrapped it up real tight with its head tucked down in the thing and showed it to them, but wouldn't let them touch it.
Mm-hmm.
And the funeral director called the law because he said, this is a criminal offense. This is not an accident or malpractice or something. This is, yeah, somebody pulled a baby's head off. And then they had to hire, because the state wouldn't pay for them to have an autopsy, even after all this, they had to hire someone from a famous group that does this, right? He charged them $2,500 and then posted video after video and photo after photo of this baby in various stages of its autopsy. And so they sent out a cease and desist and ordered him to take the pictures down. And he refused, and he said it was teaching, so it didn't have to abide by the law. Well, they got $2 million for that. I can't imagine how much they got for murdering a baby. Can you imagine? I don't know. I don't think the doctor did a bit of time for it. I'd be surprised if she's still working at that place. If I were her, I'd change my look and change my name and move far, far away. Because who's going to go for her for OBGYN ever again? And who's going to hire her? Mm-hmm. Anyway, on a lighter note, Ben was with me. Well, that's right. Ben was with me when I went to the eye doctor again. And I thought, what part of him's going to get broken this time? Poor buddy. I want him to let me dress him like Frankenstein, and he just won't do it.
Have you told him what a certain somebody at the game store wanted him to dress like?
Nope.
The Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, I know.
That would be a boss costume for him.
It's nothing to do with being the Crypt Keeper either.
Too bad. The guys at the game store suggested it, so we're doing it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you all for joining us. I hope you will come back and see us on Wednesday. Having surgery in my right eye tomorrow, so maybe I'll have something interesting to talk about. You never know. Weird stuff happens to me. I'm a magnet for weird.
Yeah.
Mom's sitting over there going, yeah. I am. I don't know why. I think I must put out a weird vibe because I draw weird in.
Yeah.
Well, in an internet, am I weird?
People will stop you in the hall that you don't know
Mm-hmm.
in a grocery store
Mhm.
and tell you the story of their life.
Their deepest, darkest secrets.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had people say to me, I've never told anybody about this. And I always want to say, well, then why the hell are you telling me? Because it's usually something I didn't want to know. But come join us. I'll probably have something new and exciting to talk about on Wednesday. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Good luck with the stormy weather we're having. And we'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.